To get back, I be focused on my focus. Time to shut it down. Couple rat packs go up.
Shout out to the real. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to that nosy chick. She better stay in her place. Get it live, punk. I'm out here in Harlem with you know who.
LISH 2 times.
We're about to go in here and have a great interview. About to eat, chop it up. I'm going to get into all the business, our whole life, the music, everything. Get it live, punk. Let's go. To the real. And tell people how you got that name. Even though I already know.
How you know? If you know, then you tell the people.
Well, you're Muslim, and 2X when you got your X. And then from popularity from your growth, it became 2 times.
There you go. It became 2 times, absolutely. But really, the story behind the 2 times been the fact that DJ Superstar J hosted my very first mixtape. And at the studio, all he said in his drops was LISH 2 times. And I was like, what is LISH 2 times? And then people, as I would go to interviews and stuff like that, people would see it on paper and they would just say LISH 2 times. And I was like, okay, well, I guess my name is LISH 2 times now. Yeah, as popularity grew, I guess, as you said. It was 2 times. I got it.
So how's the rap game been treating you? How you feel about it?
You know, the rap game is what it is. It's a game. And it's more so about the more you play it, learning how to play to win. It's like playing spades, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
So how did you get into the rap game, first of all?
So I started off modeling, doing music videos, and I would be on set with Finn and Jim and all these people, and then it turned into like Kev Hollywood. He used to do all the casting for like G Unit. He was saying, he would bring me out to like different castings and try to introduce me to 50, like, yo, she could dance her behind off. I would walk in the room and 50 would be like, oh yeah, I could tell she work out. So I would just be around. And then once this one KK was signed to G Unit, I was like, yo, do a song with me. And he did. And the first single I ever released was a song featuring KK.
KK.
Called Fast Money. Yeah.
So what you mean by dancing?
Dancing, like I would like back up dance, like I would just be in the video, choreography, kill it, break it down, all of that, bust a headstand, bust a split, like I was nice with it.
Oh, you can do a split?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's like, now, yes, I can do a split. If I'm forced to, I could, because I'm competitive.
So you're a choreographer. You can went to school for dance or something?
No, I went to FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology, the top school in the world for fashion design industries. However, one of my cousins, my first cousin, Atria Blake, shout out to Atria, she's actually a world-renowned choreographer. She went to Juilliard. She's amazing.
So what's your passion, rap or fashion?
Both. Fashion and hip-hop go together.
You like Kanye West. Did you graduate?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so you're not a college
I have 2
dropout.
degrees. I have a liberal arts degree and I have my international trade and marketing degree from the FIT. Okay, period. Education. Yeah.
Born and raised New York?
I was born in Maryland, but like pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, like that was all New York. So my stomping ground feels very much so like New York. But you know.
So you was in Maryland for how long again?
I went to high school in Maryland. I was born in Maryland. My mom said it was an accident. She was visiting and had me down there.
It's an accident. So a lot of things happen as an accident. Shout out to the real HighlyDishFunctional.
Yeah. So, yeah, I went to high school in the DMV. Shout out to the DMV, DC chillin', PG chillin'. Shout out to Wale because we came to get it.
So how was it growing up out there? What was going on? How was your childhood? How was your upbringing?
It was good. Like, I'm blessed. I think that my upbringing has kept me very sheltered. It's like the real, because, you know, seeing my mother make things look so effortless and like life was so seamless, even with her moving all the time. Like I moved every other year of my life. She made it easy, you feel me?
You moved every other year of your life?
Every 2 years. This was in a different
Was she in the military?
No, not a military brat. People would think that being from Maryland. But no,
So why was that moving?
because she just got it out. She gets bored. I don't know. I think, listen, there's a lot of reasons why. You know what I'm saying?
That be my business, nigga.
You know, the first time I remember moving was when my parents got a divorce. Then I remember, like, when we first moved down there, to Maryland, I remember we stayed with my Aunt Kathy for a short period of time. Then we got an apartment. Then we moved to a townhouse. Then my mom ended up buying a townhouse. Then she sold the townhouse and got a condo because she didn't want to have to mow no lawns no more. And then she realized that a condo's not big enough for her wardrobe. And then we got another house. And then from there, she decided to get a house built in North Carolina. And that's when she was at.
Oh, she stays in North Carolina. What part?
North Carolina.
Shout out to the real. She's keeping sick. She don't want to tell me. She don't want nobody going down
Y'all can come get me, but leave my mama alone, okay?
That's good. So let me ask you, your mom is big in fashion too?
My mom is the flyest. And there's nobody flyer than my mom. Nobody. Her closet looked like the Fendi store threw up in there. And that's not why she's fly. It's just her aura, her swag, and how she just does things. Like, she just does it so effortlessly. Even with sneakers, like, sis is just fly. Like, fine.
So let me ask you, how much, you talking about throwing a bag, what was the most expensive item of clothing you had that you bought?
Oh, that I bought myself?
Well, you both. Your husband or your boyfriend, we didn't get into that yet, but tell me, I want to know how much you bought and somebody bought you.
I don't think I really spend that much on I buy myself little things. Like, I'll buy a pair of Louis sneakers, I'll buy like Louis Vuittons, but that's like $1,000 here and there. I've never spent like significant money on like one item. I've never spent more than like $1,000 or $2,000 or something. Like, I'll spend that sooner, which is crazy, on like a trip.
So let me ask you, so what makes somebody fly? Because it's not all about what you buy.
It's not.
What makes you fly? What makes you fly?
High and low. Well, first of all, shout out to the halal gals around the world, okay? Get the merchandise, get my merch.
That's you?
This is my brand, Halal
That's
Gals.
beautiful. Halal
And this
Gals.
is my girl. So my girl, Najma, has this thing that she got going on. This is her pen I got from one of her events. So I like to support my sister brand.
Shout out, because, I'm Muslim too. My name is Rashid. That's my real name. I'm Muslim. And shout out to, I'm not Nation of Islam, though. I'm Sunni Muslim. Shout out to the real, man. So it's good to talk to you. It's good to chop it up.
I'm Sufi too. I'm Sufi. Shout out to Sheikh Rashid, my sheikh.
Sufi. Oh, I thought you was NOI.
So, just, what's your point?
There's no point. I'm doing an interview.
I'm
with you.
just listening. Listen, I got in trouble today so before I came here, I was speaking at a speaking engagement at a school, and I kind of got in trouble because of my sarcasm, and I see it was about to get me in trouble just now. With you, like, people don't get my quirky sense of humor.
When's your birthday?
October 20th, Libra, Gang.
Libra. All right. I'm Aquarius. So we're both air signs. Shout out to you. What you made that look? What do you think about that? I mean, as much as it ain't supposed to go with that, but I'm in a spot.
Listen, God, Allah, is the creator of the heavens and the earth, and who's to say that he doesn't use the stars and how they align to help with his will? Like, we don't know. And I just personally saying this is haram, that is haram. I'm not Salafi. I don't follow that at all. If that's the case, I wouldn't be doing music. Because the Salafi is their music is haram. Meanwhile, there's sheikhs all over the diaspora of Africa that do wazifas with drums, rockers, all of that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
So let me ask you, being a Muslim woman, and do you get flack from the Muslim brothers in the community?
Yes, I do. The haram police to be all over my TikTok. The comments are outrageous on my TikTok.
Yeah, really?
Outrageous. TikTok.
They come for you?
TikTok is where my biggest haters live.
Let me hear some of the comments you got.
Oh, let's go through some.
Shout out to the real. We get up close and personal. At the comments, she get the hate she gets.
Guys, I find it comical though, because I'm the type that, you a big hater, I'll pin your comment.
And let me ask you something. So you think that it's from out of the country Muslims?
No.
It's from right here in the States.
Some of them are from out the country. Most of them
Because
are
they're
from
supposed to
here.
understand the culture.
Most of them are from here. No,
That's
people
great.
from out of overseas, you know, it's interesting to them more so, I feel like. There's the Haram police there too, but I feel like they're
I would feel like they would understand a little bit more, but people hate for no reason, especially when you see a black woman doing a thing.
particularly a black woman.
Yeah. So that's big. That's true. So whenever you're doing your thing, but I like that you represent. You put it in your music. I love that shit, and it's very unique. And I think that is beautiful. And I think that that's another way to spread your Islam.
Yeah.
And I see you doing it, so I love that shit. I was just talking about it.
And I appreciate that. And for me, it's not always about just spreading Islam. I'm just being who I am. And I happen to be a rapper that is Muslim. You know what I mean? And, you know, I don't wear traditional hijab, but I do try to dress modestly. So it's like no one talks about how the way a person dresses and the culture in which they adapt and how it affects literally the world around them and how they live. And that's just how I look at myself. I don't necessarily look at myself like I'm born for the Muslimas, for the halal gals, the hijabi baddies, all of that. Like, it's not that I put on for them particularly. It's just I just do me. And if they find a reflection of themselves within me, then I feel like, yeah, I'm doing my job.
You're definitely doing your job. And I lost my train of thought. Shout out to the real. So let's look at these hate comments while I gather my thoughts.
So funny. The hate comments. Okay, let's see here.
I don't know, how does that make you feel? Being that the brothers can come at you sometime, ill-advised, hating, because that's what it is, it's hate, straight up. I feel like that when I go around strict hardcore Muslims on Ramadan and I'm celebrating. I feel like that. I feel like it's a lot of hate. And it's kind of difficult to manage in America, so I want to know how you balance that.
You know, you telling me to look at my comments now got me responding to stuff that I usually wouldn't even take the time to do, but because I feel like I'm sitting here, I'm like, I got time today. So boom, let's see here. I'm trying to find some of the posts that have a lot of comments on it. Because the thing about TikTok is y'all have one post, they get thousands of views and comments and stuff, and then you'll get one that don't, the next post that don't have nothing. I was trying to find which post it was that they was really going in. Let me see. This one. So some Jesus is king. What the F is this? You know, music is a big no in Islam. This is haram. I had a lot of comments.
Shout out to the real. She's looking through her comments, finding the hate. And when you think about all the female rappers in the game, and, you know, it's like the strippers is running the game, or, you know, you gotta talk that whole talk. That's why I call it whole music. I call it stripper music. So
yeah, it kind of is. You know, strippers are the new A&Rs, okay?
That's true. You gotta be a stripper, do everything. A lot of real estate agents and strippers and shit. So tell me about your opinion on it. And how does it make you feel being that you're not doing it?
I think that it's all needed, honestly. I feel like people made a big fuss about Cardi B when she made that WAP song. But I'm like, so when you home alone with your man, you want to hear righteous music all the time? You want to hear that thought-provoking, super lyrical stuff? Or do you want to say a little something like, sit down and let me do this once in a while? You need that. Our parents had bedroom music. We had Marvin Gaye. We had all of that kind of stuff that, you know, we had Barry White. Well, we didn't, but like our parents and grandparents, they had those figures. So it's like, it's just what that looks like has evolved. So when I listen to people like Cardi B and these women that have what you call home music, it's like, but it's a necessity.
I love that shit. To be honest with you, I think it's necessary.
It's just
I bop to it by myself.
I just don't like the fact that it's an oversaturation of people trying to do the same thing.
Well, it's not just the women, though. It's not just the women. Like rap, once something right now is working, it gets oversaturated. So men, I think the women are more excited than the men right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm older, so.
You know, what I say? Keep it a stack. New York boys, we can New York back.
Yeah, so I think that the women, the women rapping right now is very exciting. I think that you got a nice community happening. I think things are building, and I can't wait to see what happens. So, what I want to know is, as a woman, being that you're not dressing like that, how do you turn a man on? What makes you sexy?
My being. I just show up. And one of the things that somebody was telling me, I can't remember who was saying this. Was it Snaps or Janae? It was somebody, but like she was like, "Listen, you're one of the few people. Like you walk in a room and like there's a certain attention you demand, right? You demand a certain attention, and you be fully covered. Like I exude that naturally. So when I'm in my privacy, like it's not hard." You know what I'm saying? Like women, like what they say, less is more sometimes. Like, yeah, you don't gotta do too much.
Are you married?
None of your business.
Shout out to the real. None of my business again. That's what she's telling me. All right, so
I got married a couple times.
Me too. Shout out to the real. I got married a couple times. Shout out to the real.
Shout out to because I know he'd be ready to fight me. Shout out to that man who married me, who holds it down, who pays all my bills, who buys it all. Shout you out, baby.
That's a beautiful thing. So, shout out to him too, man. He's paying all the bills.
Period. So when I talk that talk on my platforms, like, I'm not arguing with no dusty dudes about 50-50 and all this other. I'm not doing it because it's like, who goes backwards at this? No.
So hold up. So you don't believe in the 50-50?
No. God don't believe in 50-50. He says in scripture that men are the maintainers of women. I'm not going to argue with nobody on that path. And I don't want to be a man either. Like, I don't want to get in a position of power and feel like I want to rule a man or run a man either. So I'm an advocate for gender roles. There's a reason why, I carry life, I raise life, I educate life, and you go hunt and go get that bag and bring it back to mama.
I like that. And this is true.
Now, I do believe that when you're in a marriage, ladies, keyword marriage, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be times where you may have to pick up the slack in areas where you don't traditionally, you're not traditionally playing that role, but you may have to step into that because he may need the support for whatever time span he needs it for. But as long as you keep that battery in his back to keep on going and keep on pushing and to be in the position that he was in to maintain you again and better, then yeah. But no, I don't believe in 50-50. I would never. I don't believe women should pay any bills, actually. Only way I feel a woman should be paying bills is if she's materialistic or has a desire for more than he can provide. Like, for instance, when my mom met my stepfather, she had a Lexus, right? That was a lot for him to maintain. If he can only afford a Toyota Camry, you want that Lexus, well, just go get that Lexus. But you should not put that burden on him to provide you that Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
talk that shit. You're doing your thing.
That's what I mean by yes. It's his job to do this. Now, if the best he can do for me at this stage is an apartment, not a house, it's okay when you're starting out, right? But you better work your way to get me my house. Okay?
I feel that.
I didn't say it needs to be a mansion. I didn't say none of that. I said, yeah, you work your way up.
Yeah, you know what? You said that was well said, and you rounded that out perfectly. And so tell me something about the artists that you want to work with, and then we want to get into your music because I listen to a few joints. I listen to a lot of joints, but there's a few joints that stick in my mind. And
like what?
I mean, I like La La La. I like that.
Oh, you listen to the Ramadan album?
Absolutely, the Ramadan album. That's why I said it's kind of cool. I didn't even know that somebody could put that together like that. And,
LISH did?
And sound so complete and try to rap and you doing your thing. You got lyricists, you got versatile, and under the same title, Ramadan. I didn't even know that could be done. So you open my eyes up.
Who did it first? Was
Definitely
that
did it
right
first.
Song?
Yeah, shout out to the real. Yeah, so
Oops, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Answer it. Let me hear who's talking to you.
Oh my God. Excuse me. Assalamualaikum. Yes, you should be. Are you coming you're coming for the graduation, right? Yeah, I'm sorry because I've been so busy all day. I had the speaking engagement for school, now I'm doing an interview. Today or today? Okay. A lot of things inspire me. Children inspire me. Nice weather inspires me. Seeing stars in the sky inspires me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's such a broad question.
Yeah, all right, so it's broad. So let me ask you, what do you hate about hip hop?
Ooh, the redundancy. Like, the redundancy is getting very old. Everybody's using the same lines, pop 2 and not number 2. My butt this, my that, take your man. It's just, I feel like it can definitely do better at giving life to the audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I'm talking my smack, I always try to throw a message. Like, brought a bag. To the naked ear, you thinking I'm just talking about being fly and stuff like that. But that second verse is like, nah. I also spent the bag on some charity. How you get it back and don't make sure the children eat. Like, you gotta give people that message and that tap on the shoulder to be able to say, okay, that was cool. That we do this, we get fly, you know what I'm saying? We like ice, we like all those things. But what about the substance? Hip hop was a very substance-driven genre. You know what I mean? It was all about knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and there was like the competitive nature of it. You know, the sparring. Like, I like that. You know, even though I'm a girl's girl and stuff like that, I'm waiting for someone to come for me with bars. I'm ready.
Oh, you want that smoke?
No, I don't want it, but I just know that it'll be viral. The things that will come out of my mouth, I will read you, and I won't even have to call you out your name.
So outside of, hip hop and, on the street, what kind of woman are you? Outside of Islam.
I'm multifaceted, so that, again, is like such a broad question.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about, wanting all the smoke, so in the street.
I was just kidding, though, about that wanting smoke. I don't want to do that. I'm all about collaboration over compensation. Listen, people at the top are collaborating, and people at the bottom are scratching, pulling each other down, trying to get to the top. I'm good on that. I want everybody around me to win. Even the people that I worked with who did me dirty, who didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to win too, because at the end of the day, I don't know what your circumstances were that made you think it was okay to even handle me that way. So you know what? I'm gonna pray for your success, because anytime that you give prayers for somebody else's success or for anybody, the angel says, I mean it for you too. So I pray for everybody. Yes.
You just came from a speaking game. Who was you speaking on?
For children, it was just more so positive vibes. They asked me a panel. It was like they asked me some questions, and just more so motivational. To encourage children to like really be consistent and to cross the finish line for whatever it is that you start.
So let me ask you. Talk about traveling. You said you like traveling. What's some of the places you've been and some of the desired places?
I've been a lot of places. I'm so blessed. Thank you, Lord. My favorite place was Chiang Mai. That's North Thailand. I love it there. I don't like Bangkok. Don't recommend 0 out of 10.
Why do you like Bangkok? Because people want to hear about Bangkok.
In between the traffic jams, in between the freaking poor massages. I got a massage every single day when I was in Thailand. And when I went to Bangkok, it was like air. Thai massages was not Thai in Bangkok. And
what kind of massages did you get? Like,
all kinds, but it don't matter. Like, just give me a massage. There was some days I was getting 2. I would get a foot massage and a regular one. Yes, I will.
What these about, man?
Why is that what comes to mind?
Because I'm a man. What do you mean?
No. It was just, Thailand was one of my favorite places in the world. Chiang Mai, to be exact.
Shout out to Chiang Mai.
Shout out to Chiang Mai. Sawadee Kai. Kapkun Kai. Listen, I learn languages everywhere I go. Let's see. I love Paris. Paris is one of my favorite cities after New York, of course. Like, being able to get fresh baguettes in the morning is just,
Fresh baguettes.
yeah. It'll change your life. The pastries and everything so fresh. I love it.
This is not my language. I'm a jail nigga. So yeah, I'm listening.
You said what?
I'm a jail nigga, so I'm listening.
How long you was locked up for?
Did about 15 altogether. 15 maybe.
All together? So that means what? You did a bit, got out, and went right back?
That's right. That's true.
I'm sorry to hear that. Please don't go back again, okay?
Absolutely.
Promise?
I promise.
Thank you.
Shout out to the real. We're not going back.
Ever.
Yeah, so.
You made me a promise, so I'm gonna hold you to it.
Oh, me too. You go over to it. I'm old now, so you go over to it. But,
Now I'm having to get old to realize this freedom matters.
No. And that's the sad truth. That's the sad truth. At this age, that's true. I'm not going to deny that.
No, sometimes you have to mature in order to appreciate life in all forms and to say, what is it that I want to do? So, you know, I don't knock nobody's journey. We all have a story to tell.
Speaking of jail, what's the toughest thing you ever been through?
Honestly, man, I'm blessed. Like my full name is Elisha, and in the Jermaine tongue, it means, you know, protected by God. And I feel like I have lived up to that. I remember this one time I was in a house with my uncle when he got locked up. The feds kicked the door in, and I remember feeling so uncomfortable in his house. There was people running in and out. I remember tapping, you know, my ex at the time, like, yo, I'm ready to get on the road, I'm ready to go. And they being slow. And don't you know the feds kicked the door in? And when I realized it was the police, I remember feeling so relieved because in my head, I'm like, the Juk boys about to come in here. The way they was moving, reckless. So I remember feeling scared because I ain't never had nobody, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I've been through that twice. But we never saw it the first time. But the feds kicked in the door. And I actually did not get arrested being in the house. And you know, and this is right when I first started to wear hijab again. I just started putting it on again. And I feel like the hijab saved me. And the police didn't want to do the paperwork for the state to have to take my uncle's son. Because his mom is in New York. We are on our way down to North Carolina. Who's coming from New York to Virginia at that moment? So they left him with me. So that way they didn't have to do the paperwork. The police said straight up and down they didn't want to do the paperwork.
Shout out to the real. You ain't snitch?
What? No, and I got forced to take this thing. First of all, we're not doing that. But yeah, I said nothing, and I didn't know anything at the time, and I still don't know anything. I just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's a beautiful thing. Have you ever snitched?
Never. I actually am very against that. I actually have a clip that I posted before saying, like, I may not be a street woman, but I can't stand people who promote and their music. That's actually one of my biggest pet peeves in hip hop. You asked that earlier. People who promote gang culture, street life, it ain't not about that. And the moment that things get a little tough, they start squealing like a canary. I'm not with it. I feel like if you about that, be about that and do that time when you're happy. You know what I'm saying? People who nowadays will snitch to not do 18 months. And not saying that time's not valuable. A lot can happen in that time period. But it's like you chose to put yourself in that situation. I don't believe that nobody's 100% innocent. You know what I mean? If you put yourself in a position, even if it's just your peers, I was just with this person and this happened. Well, you knew that person was about X, Y, Z, and you should be choosing friends that are better. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah.
That's great talk. So let's talk about this. What's 5 things that gotta happen? You know what I'm saying? And by the end of this year, to make this year complete. You know what I'm saying? As far as music, as far as your life. Right on time.
Yeah. Thank you. We about to eat, baby. We about to eat red velvet pancakes, baby. Yeah. I love it. The way I'm about to go in.
LISH 2 times.
Okay.
Eating food, shrimp and grits. I don't know what that is. Some pancakes, crab cakes.
What?
Is that pancakes?
These are red velvet pancakes, yes.
Red velvet pancakes. That's not crab cakes?
No.
Oh, she got it wrong.
Wouldn't be the first time, I'm sure.
Ooh, spicy. I like it spicy.
Muy caliente. Stick to the next. Yeah, video. Okay. Boom. Like a bone. Okay. Period. Yeah.
Shout out to the 5 things that are gonna happen this year. Yeah.
Will make the year complete.
Yeah.
And being the covered girl, I'm definitely underrated. I feel like I'm definitely slept on in the city. I feel like I'm definitely overlooked. And the things that people want me to do sometimes is just not brand appropriate, and I was just good on that too. So I think that for this year to be complete, I need to overstep all of these people, all the small people that try to gatekeep and get nominated for something dope, or I don't know. I need a great opportunity, a big feature. I need something big this year. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what's next for me.
You have an idea who that feature would be like? Who?
I don't. I do know. I was just talking to my PR about possibly getting a song with this thing between Kenzo B and Malibu Mitch for this record that I have, and that's obviously a lot more accessible considering.
You can take it naturally, Bobby. Natural look.
Yeah, Kenzo B and Malibu Mitch are both in New York. They're accessible. I love Kenzo. She's so sweet.
Malibu Mitch, that's Foxy Brown daughter?
I don't know that.
I don't know that either.
I just know she's a rapper from the Bronx who's dope.
I don't know Malibu Mitch. I'm sorry if I got that wrong.
She's dope. But
she's all female.
Yeah, I want to.
What about men?
For men, if I could have a feature, it'd be like the French Montanas, the East, the Gates, actually, French Montana would be a great look. If I could get a French feature, it's over. Just understand. Kevin Gates would be a great look as well.
I think you guys will go together really good.
I agree. I think that we should do an album together. Kevin, hit me up.
Kevin Gates, hit up. I think that's a good look.
Breadwinner.
Shout out to the room. Another thing. So when you think about who you are as a person, and you reflect on your life, what are you most proud about?
The way I was able to self-correct. I think that people neglect self-correction.
What does that mean?
Self-correct, like meaning I saw an issue with the lifestyle that I was living. I saw an issue with personality flaws and traits, and I cared enough to fix them. And I'm proud of the journey. So there's nothing that anyone could dig up of me and say, oh, you see these pictures that she got and they used to be here? You can't shame me because of the fact that that's my past, and I was able to self-correct myself to where I am now. So I'm very proud of that.
So, we was at the 5 things. We didn't get the 5.
Okay. What was the 5 what?
5 things that need to happen this year.
Okay, so a big feature, a big recognition of some sort, rather it be the music award, something, some kind of award, something. I don't care if it's Soul Train Awards. Let me go. Let me introduce somebody. Let me be nominated for something. Freshman cover announcements usually go out at the end of the year. That would be dope.
I think I just seen one for last year.
But no, you said need. So the needs. So this is the clarification. Need big. So a big feature. The recognition is still on the table. I need a big bag. I need to begin making some serious money this year, and then Lord, I don't know. The other thing is I need to. You said this year.
Yeah, we had the 6-month mark. I mean, running it down. So, that's your accomplishments, not necessarily big goals, but your accomplishments you want to handle this year.
Yeah, those are definitely.
Could be traveling, could be personal, could be emotional.
I want to get in OD shape again. I want to get back into like dancing, shape. Like I want to get more cut. Like I was ashamed when I was really muscular and cut before. I used to think that I didn't look feminine, and then all look at those pictures. I was like, girl, you was Tiana Taylor, and like
Tiana Taylor is buff.
Her body is the bodies of all bodies.
When you do work out, what kind of workout you do? Is it cross training? Is it weights? Or is it just straight cardio?
It depends on the day. I don't really do a lot of the same anything. Like for me, I walk a lot. I go to the track. I jog. I do lunges. I do a lot of different things.
And you, at one point, you was religious with it?
OD. I was taking yoga classes. I was doing everything.
You talk about being a vegan. What's up with that?
Plant-based life is for sure. Yeah, I stopped eating meat about 7 years ago. Then I went to like pescatarian. Now I don't eat any animal products at home. My house is plant-based. You know, it's not only people like, oh, my such and such was eating this and they lived to be 80, 90, but they had high blood pressure, they was in and out of the hospital, they had this going on, they was in a wheelchair, they leave those parts out, they were obese, they were this. I don't want any of that for myself. If I'm still here at 80, I want to be able to still function. I don't want to deal with certain ailments. The quality of life, it's more so about the quality of life you afford yourself by eating well.
So how long has that been?
I stopped eating meat 7 years ago, cold turkey.
Do you feel better? Are you moving better? Body, you think better? I don't know.
I'm so disciplined when it comes to eating sometimes, and then sometimes I'm not. So,
what's your favorite snack?
My favorite snack?
Yeah.
A guilty pleasure?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, I like fruit. But my guilty pleasure is probably ice cream.
What's your favorite ice cream?
I like ice cream bars, like that have vanilla in the middle with the chocolate.
Oh, that's my shit. That's my shit.
Those are everything.
I like that too.
But the ice cream bars that I buy now, that I get from Whole Foods, they're so delicious. They're actually made with oat milk, not actual cow milk, and it's delicious.
So, I heard something. Veggie-licious?
Veggie-licious, that's my show. Where I go to a bunch of restaurants, and I pretty much do what you're doing.
Shout out to the real. See that? I was on the right track.
I have a great videographer. Shout out to Olu. My director, he's everything. Shout out to Jack Phillip, who didn't give me the runaround when I called him and I asked him to be my guest host. It was just more so when and the time. I gave him the time, the place, he was on time. Actually, that's not true. He made me meet him at this 50's office every single time. His junior office used to be in Times Square. And then I started just making it where I would just bring different guest hosts on who weren't vegan. So it was like entertaining because
they try the food or something?
They're trying the food for the first time. So we just go to different restaurants, showcase their menu, and it don't have to be a vegan restaurant, it just has to be a restaurant that has vegan entrees.
I dig it. I'm not a big meat eater too, but because that's all my lady cooks, that's what I gotta eat.
That's not what you gotta eat. You can tell her to cook better. That's the reason why women need a class on womanhood training, because our job is to keep our man healthy, and we can't keep our man healthy if feeding him trash. We're taught that women, not only are we the first teachers because of our children, but we are also doctors in our household. You know what I mean? We're the one not only kissing the boo-boos, but we're also preventing the boo-boos via the kitchen. What is it that we're serving to our families to eat? How are we preparing it? Do we cook from scratch? Like,
Talk to him, Queen.
just trying to say, hey,
So, man, so when you're around, you know what I'm saying, in the industry, you come in strong, powerful, positive, comfortable in your skin, and, you know, you get the dirty looks too. Do they feel uncomfortable?
sometimes, but I know that that's something within them. Like, people who give dirty looks or trying to say, like, I remember I was on a trip and one of the girls I was in a group acted like she wanted to fight me because of my vibe. It was just envy. No, what it is that, and I hate to say this, people who don't take a lot of effort into themselves always like to tell people that they're doing too much, that they think this of them. I'm like, you probably think it of me, and you probably think that I think that I'm all that because you probably think that of me. And it makes you feel comfortable with assassinating my character by trying to make it seem like I started something that all I did was just exist. All I did was breathe. All I did was my shadow work so that I could stand tall with my back straight and my chin up and look people in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? But people who don't do that work make it problematic about being conceited. What when you say I'm conceited, I got a reason. Be conceited. Because if you don't have yourself up, you expect other people to. It's like being an artist. You don't even listen to your music. Why would anybody else listen to it?
Do you listen to your music a lot?
I do. Predominantly all I listen to. Because I'm always criticizing.
In your car?
Everywhere.
On a date?
Nah, I don't do that. In fact, I try to avoid anybody knowing that what I do.
Yeah, I met a woman. She said she strips, she makes love, she does everything to her music. Shout out to Lexi Gold. So that's what I wanted to know. So, what's your top 5?
My top 5 what?
Artists.
Right now?
Yeah.
Kanye West is always going to be number 1 to me. There's days where I feel like I should stop right there. But yeah, Kanye West.
Ooh, that's powerful.
I love Kanye.
The shit was banging too.
I like Kendrick Lamar. Right now I'm really into my Little Durk era. His new album, I appreciate it. I appreciate Lil Durk's new album very much. Right now, so this is my problem. Oh, Big Lotto, not the little one. I'm a Big Lotto fan.
It's a Little Lotto?
No, I was being funny.
I'm being funny too.
Lotto is that girl.
Oh, so you love it? You like it?
I love Lotto.
Shout out to Lotto. We love it too.
I love her so much. And then the other female rapper that I feel like is doing a dark sizzle right now, because I feel like it's crazy. I just went through 4 rappers and only listened to 1 female, and I listen to predominantly female rap. But the thing is, female rappers.
Is that from a competitive standpoint?
No, I actually prefer to listen. If I could, I'd list all female rappers with the exception of Kanye, of course. But I'm gonna say me. I don't like nobody more than like me. Top 5, boom.
Shout out to what's your favorite Kanye joint?
Joint like album, joint like single.
Give me the single and album.
His first album is a classic, so I'm gonna always say that. College Dropout. I can't single down a favorite Kanye song because Kanye has music for moods. When I'm feeling spiritual, when I'm feeling violent, when I'm feeling petty, when I'm feeling fly, when I'm feeling whatever. Kanye got music for all of that.
Shout out to the real. So, I'm gonna ask you another question. What's the craziest thing you ever been through? What's the craziest, funniest thing you ever been through?
The craziest thing I've ever been through was that door being kicked in with me in there, but that was not funny. Craziest, funniest.
Could be a date.
You're stupid. I don't know about funny though, because it's either it was crazy or.
Oh well, shit. Well, give me the crazy then.
That was the craziest thing.
You gotta get a high dysfunctional story.
Being in the house, getting the door kicked in is OD crazy. Like, OD. Like, I'm sorry. There's nothing you
Trap house?
I guess so. All right, I did not sign up to be in nobody's trap house. I'm too cute. Look, I look too good to be in somebody's trap house. Okay, you know what's good. This brother, look at what he's doing.
That shit's banging. I'm scraping the plate. And y'all see it on camera. I'm eating the shells and everything.
Nah, OG.
Yeah.
You want to try some of this pancakes?
Now, I was in jail, and every time we cook, I eat pancakes. So I have like,
You over it.
yeah, I'll eat
Stuff that
pancakes.
fills you up.
Yeah, I can't eat pancakes like that no more. Shout out to the real. Shout out to my brothers up north eating pancakes, man.
Shout out to my uncle on lock. Showing.
All right, so what's next?
Top.
What's next?
Five guys. I don't know. This your interview. You lead the charge.
No. What's next?
Oh, what's next for me?
What's immediately up next?
Well, I have my song Baking Soda that I'm about to drop.
You cooking coke?
No, but these Negroes is.
So what's baking soda about?
Baking soda niggas always chasing that dope. Baking soda niggas want girls that they can't afford. I heard you niggas 50-50 and she can't take it no more. And now you can't get A-list kitty. She told all the girls. She told all the girls. She told all the girls.
I see that. That's what that's about.
When I drop my collar, babe, pink lip gloss about my lip. You have a chapstick, not even chapstick. I mean, so average, all doing the same skit. Like, where your brain live? Where your brain went? It's just the same things. Like, what you gave him, that is dangerous, but is it worth it? Got me teaching church and all over my verses. Got me. Okay.
That shit sounds fire.
It is fire.
You got a beat to it and everything?
No, the song is already mixed, ready to go. I'm just waiting for the artwork.
Who did the beat?
Shout out to Ali the Greatest. It's the motherfucking greatest who produced the Ramadan album.
So let me ask you, you talk about G-Unit a lot. Are you close to them? You close to that camp?
I used to be. When I was in my video vixen stage, my model stage, yeah.
I'm gonna take the play from me. Yeah, so modeling, so where's that coming to play this year? What's going on?
Yeah, Fashion Week just catch me on my ways, you feel me? That's what I do. New York Fashion Week is like a big holiday for me. Like, you see how I do? I get dressed up to go to all the shows, to get on my red carpets, and I just slay all day.
All day.
All day. And I like walking. I love walking in fashion shows that are together.
What you mean together? Oh, you mean like put together what?
Yeah, like I don't like to do rinky-dinks. I mean, I'm not above doing anything, but I love it when it's a production. Like, I'm a creative, so when I see people put so much work into their art and their craft, it's just like, yes, I'm so happy to be a part of this. You know what I mean? Like, I believe that the things that you do, that you work for, it should be almost like something you do for free because you love it so much. Like, you get paid because you gotta live, but you want to do something that you just love. And that's how I feel about my music. That's how I feel about modeling, walking a runway, everything. I love it.
So when you think about Alicia, shout out to her. What sentence comes to mind when you think about that name and who she is and how far she came?
That girl. She's that girl. La 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 la. LISH is that girl. La 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 la. Yeah.
Shout out to the real. How do you see people in this world?
They're just trying to survive. I think it depends. A lot of people are living and being raised on survival instead of being raised on love. And I think that some people are just their own worst enemies, but I think that people are really just out here trying to survive.
How do you see the world today?
Today, with these devils in control, honestly, I try not to even think about it. I no longer watch the news. None of that. I am in the world, not of it.
Have you seen what's going on in the media?
Like what?
Everything. You got the YNW marriage trial. You got Joshua fighting.
Yo, that was crazy. She got all of that stuff on the table and she fighting.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, right? At this stage, and I used to be real nice with my hands. Like, people
Nice
who
with
do
your
LISH,
hands?
I hopped over bars to drag girls. What are you kidding me? I'm very nice with my hands. I fight very well. Don't let the headscarf fool you. However, and I'm not talking y'all street fighting girls that think y'all can fight. I train in jiu-jitsu, so I will take you down, beat you behind, and walk away, not run.
I love it. This is beautiful stuff.
But I feel like I'm at a space where there's nothing a person can do to get me to fight them right now. I don't have anything to prove. And I think that that's the humility that comes with knowing that if I wanted to, I can really damage you. I can change your life. Literally. And
change your life.
because I've always been so upset that somebody would make me fight because I never start fights. And I used to feel like the fact that they put me in that position, I used to have to make an example. I'm so glad that I outgrew that. Like, there's no girl, unless we were friends and I have love for them, because then that's not the case. But there's nobody that's ever fought me that don't got a mark on their face today to remember the fact that they should have just walked away.
You should have just walked away. That's what I tell you, niggas. Walk away. I'm an ex-fighter myself. That's how I got the name Smash. So that's a beautiful thing. And it's one to grow on. And so you motherfuckers should know.
There's
Let me ask
nothing anyone can do to make me fight them. And I'm at a place where now, when I go certain places, I like to have people with me. It's because I feel like they don't even need to get that far. Like, they shouldn't even be able to get to me.
What about the Sukana kids? You got the Sukana kids. What's her name?
Who?
Suki with the little coochie. She the kids. And I don't want to talk about this aspect of her, but we want to talk about being in the male-dominated industry and how men
Sexually harassed.
Right. That's what I want to talk about.
Because this is the issue, right? They think just because a woman is free with talking about sex and open, that she's promiscuous. And I think that that's where the getting messed up. A woman can choose to be and dress however she wants. Even if I may not agree with the way a woman carries herself, right? She can express herself however she wants. Now, with us sitting next to each other, if I was sitting here and I had cleavage out and everything, that doesn't give you a right to decide to put your face in it, to touch it, to do none of that. And I think that because when women are sexual, I think that he thought he could get away with that with Suki and think it's funny because of the things she talks about in the media, because of who she is. And the way she feels, I feel like, is often not being validated because of the fact that she's known for being very sexual. And I don't like that.
Listen, you wasn't feeling what he's doing. What about what he claims we going through right now? He's all over the internet, sad. I think it's a setup for an album, to be honest with you.
Who's that?
Osiris, whatever his name is.
I don't even know him. Honestly, I know who he is now because of Sukiana. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all dudes, I would not know who y'all are if it wasn't for the girls that y'all rock with. Like, Asian Black puts a lot of these dudes on my radar. I didn't know who half of these people were. I didn't know who 21 Savage was until he was dating Amber Rose, and then I learned. Like, it was just, like, that was a long time ago. That's when he was on his incline. But I don't even know who these guys are.
So, you like, bring on a woman saying that.
Men gotta work hard to be on my radar because I'm a really big supporter. Like, when there's artists that I like La Russell, and I'm like, ooh, I be like, ooh, like La Russell, and like, I love.
Tell me who you love. They need to hear it.
I love people who do just their own thing, like Jaleel, yeah. Shout out to my boy Drew Oliver who writes for him.
Shout out to the real. So, Russell, who else do you love?
I love Kenzo B. Bad girls listen to Kenzo B. Shout out to her. She's on the incline. I hope we get that record together, sis. Make it happen. Okay? Tell your people to hit my people, and then let's be people.
So, to end this off right, you got a message for the
Shout out to Barty, like Cardi.
I'm a big Cardi fan, by the way.
I love Cardi. That's my babe.
So, to end this off
shout out to the whole, not just Cardi. Shout out to the whole gang. And they want to know what I mean by the whole game. Shout out to Cardi. Shout out to Ashanti, Shanice, Ash Cash, legit. Okay. Shout out to my girls from Perfection and Susan Cindy's. Okay, I remember. That's right.
What's up with Suze?
Yeah, I used to be at the Straight Stuntin' parties. Hello.
Oh, yeah, right.
Remember, I was in like 4 issues of Straight Stuntin'.
Word?
Yeah.
Cheeks out.
Chill.
I'm going to check that out. Shout out to her. I didn't know.
2 of them were actually artist features, so technically no cheeks out. And I think I only did 2 model spreads.
Shout out to Real. Tell people where to find you. Plug yourself in. And if you got a message for the kids trying to do their thing, give us some hope, give us some inspiration. If you got one.
Listen, it's your girl LISH 2 times, 2X, okay? Follow me, yeah. On all social media platforms, YouTube particularly. I'm trying to put my YouTube, LISH 2X on YouTube, LISH 2X on TikTok, LISH 2X on Twitter, LISH 2X on SoundCloud, LISH 2X on Apple. Just follow me, add me, subscribe, stream that music. It's good music. It's safe to play around your children. And it's something for the ladies. And the gentleman can rap it and no pause.
I love it. Shout out to the Real. LISH 2 times. Shout out to the Real. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to that nosy chick. She better stay in her place. Get in line, punk. It's been a wonderful show. I enjoyed myself more than I thought I would. It's been great. I'll see y'all next time. HighlyDishFunctional.
To get back, I be focused on my focus. Time to shut it down. Couple rat packs go up, nigga, it's going down. They don't check us at the door, don't play around. You gon' make us have to shut this shit down. I'm like, we came to shut it down. I'm like, we came to shut it